Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kiger, and up here today with we'll call this part one of the latest pickups, because I've also got a box of stuff coming from eBay. Hopefully it should be here in the next couple of days, and that's going to be the big box of random books. So when that turns up, I'll do an unboxing of that. As well as I also ordered a movie, the movie See Spot Run, just a cheap DVD. I always remember seeing the trailers for it back in the day on the old VHS tapes. Do you remember that, when they used to get trailers on DVD, VHS? And I always wanted to watch that movie. I never actually did, so I thought, you know what, I'll check it out. It was the last one in stock. So up here today, I've got some books, some DVDs, some DVD box sets, some Blu-rays, a piece of hardware. I just thought I'd show this month's t-shirt because I get the monthly tea club. It's a subscription service. You get a bunch of cool t-shirts a month. I'm not paid to say this, but it's a really cool service. And this month's shirt was, this is awesome. You get to choose what sort of things you like. So you put in there, I like TV, I like science, I like faith, that whatever, and then you just get a random shirt. You can choose what one you want. I never do though. I always like to leave it random choice. And this one is a Garfield Predator combination, and I think that's really cool. I like that. I really do like that actually. And it's nice that it's a white shirt, not a black shirt, because obviously with the heat and everything. Not that anyone's interested, but I picked up a couple more cheap pairs of shorts because obviously getting into that hot weather now. I've never used to wear shorts, but lately I don't, because I don't go out a ton of stuff. Oh, I've also got a piece of hardware I want to show at the end as well. We'll start off with the books. I just picked up some books because lately I've been enjoying reading books. I've been trying to get you know, some horror stuff and things, but hopefully when this box of books comes, there'll be a decent amount in there. I think it's 40 to 50 or so. I think they're all paperback, but we'll see. First up, we have The Rats. I don't know if this is the movie The Rats is based on this book. I don't know when this originally came out. It says it's the 40th anniversary, so from James Herbert. It looks like, it says on here, it's a gruesome set piece. I don't know whereabouts it's based on. I don't know if it's like based in the Dark Plague or whatever. But it sounded interesting, and I never judge a book by its cover. The next one, which was that was £2. These two were well, they were meant to be 50p each, but she only charged me £1.50 for this. What else did I get? I got something else. Oh, I got something else. From that charity shop. Oh, yes, yeah, and one of the box sets. So technically these were like 25p each. First up, Zombie Underground by Darren Shan, the master of horror. That's sort of what I'm liking to read. It says on here it's pretty gruesome and stuff. So I don't know. It makes people gag. It says on here. So it sounds like it'll be an interesting one to check out. Sort of zombie themed book. And then I also got Warriors from Jack Ludlow. It's based, I think it's based around the 11th century Italy, the Byzantine period. I like historical things and stuff, so I thought for a minute there was a page mission, but it ends. So sounds interesting. And then Hellgate London. And now it's funny because I remember that I had a PC game called Hellgate London. I think I still got it somewhere, but I never played it. So I don't know if this is based... Yeah, it is. It says on here, based on the video game from Flagship Studios. And this is book 1 of 3, Exodus. So, video game tie-in there for a kind of obscure game. But I like those sort of things. So, 4 books. I'll definitely be putting these in my reading list and checking them out at some point. And then the first up, we'll start off the standalone DVD, so not big box sets. First up in the 3 for £1, I got a sealed copy of Out of Sight from the producers of Pulp Fiction, George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez. looks interesting. Some bonus features on here. Then another one, I got one of these cool triple features, Mickey Rooney triple features. Got Quicksand, My Outlaw Brother, and Mickey the Great. Mickey the Great's only 51 minutes, so some black and white here, all based the first one 50, 51 and 39. Of course, Mickey Rooney, of course, originally like a child actor grown up. I have another similar one to this. I've got James Cagney one, and I think I've got I've got like a John Wayne one with this triple feature from Classic Entertainment. It just says on here, no thing. Then another classic film from 1951. I think Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis at War with the Army. I was like a big fan of these like army comedies growing up. I used to watch a lot of them with my granddad. I love like the Laurel and Hardy army shorts and things. So I'm expecting it to be sort of in the vein of like that. And then a buyback. I've only got 2 buybacks here today. The Anaconda collection, which is funny because I sold this not long ago, and I'm sure I got more than what I sold it for. It was only £3, so I don't know, man. When I sold it, I'm sure it was like £8 when I first originally got it, so it's gone down. So I just picked it back up because I never checked it out. So that's cool. Another buyback, it kind of is, but it isn't. Is An Idiot Abroad, and that was £3. Sorry. An Idiot Abroad, complete series, only £1, which I thought was great. It's not an expensive box set. You can probably get it for a couple of quid online, but it's cheaper than what you would pay on eBay or something, if you include postage and stuff. Really enjoyed this show. It's been a while since I've watched it. I don't think it's on any streaming service. It might be on like Now TV or something like that. But I really enjoyed this show. Carl Pilkington's just hilarious. Just his attitude, you know, it's just so funny. He just goes around the world and experiencing all this stuff, and you know, he's an idiot basically. I love this show. It's hilarious. And then 2 from CEX. I picked up the Magnificent 7 collection. I think it's got all 4 of the Magnificent 7 films. The Return, Guns, the 7 Ride, and the original. And it's got a ton of special features on here. I imagine this has got a Blu-ray set, or there's some on Blu-ray. I've never come across it, but these are sort of like classic westerns. When was it originally come out? The original Magnificent 7. 1960, yeah, 60s. And this is like what the movie. So this is, I think this is sort of like around about like a Western remake of the Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. It's basically Seven Samurai set in the Western universe. So if you like that. Next one, I thought this was really cool, and this is the Pedro Almodovar collection, 5 films, and it's got 5 films on here. It's got Bad Education, Live Flesh, Talk to Her, Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down, and All About My Mother. I've never heard of any of these films. I think I've heard of Bad Education. I think that's the only one I've heard of. But I think these films are very stylistic. They're like sex thriller type films, border on erotica, but also quite dramatic films and dark films, obviously, sort of pushing the boundaries of what was allowed in cinema. It's a bit tight round there. Oh, there we go. But I thought it was a cool little box set. They probably have got Blu-ray releases, but yeah, I don't know where. Yeah, controversial filmmaker. I don't know what language. I imagine they're in English, but yeah. So I thought that was a really cool little set. And then the last set was this Buster Keaton from Oxfam for $6.99. It's a 5 DVD set and includes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. about 14 of his films on here. I know there's a Buster Keaton set, the Legacy Collection or whatever, but I've always been trying to get into like silent films, so of course Buster Keaton, Charlie Chaplin, same sort of era of movies. So I thought this was a cool little set. I don't know how much exactly this is going for, so I don't know if I've overpaid for it or not. I'm going to have a little look online and see how much exactly it was worth, but you know, it's cheap. At least I can check some of them out before, you know, invest in the you know, the newer set that was on Amazon, which is like 30-40 quid. At least I can check out some of his movies first to at least see if I like them or not. So there, and then I've got 4 Blu-rays. First up, 50p, The Signal. I think it just says it's an ultra-violent film. I think it's sort of similar to like, I'm not too sure. It looks like something like The Crazies or something along those lines. Looks kind of interesting, so I'll check it out. And then I've got Meet the Spartans, the Ruder Cruder edition. I love these spoof movies, like scary movie, epic movie. They're terrible films, don't get me wrong. They're stupid, terrible films. But I enjoy them. I think they're hilarious. But this is the cruder version, which comes with it's only 82 minutes, so. But it comes with some special features and stuff on here. I think this was just added to Disney Plus as well. But I thought for this was only what 99p, so I thought 99p for a Blu-ray, for a movie that, you know, I know that I will like to have, you know, and I like to keep movies that I know I'll rewatch. So, but yeah, kind of cool with that one. Then an upgrade. I finally picked up the Wizard of Oz on Blu-ray. It's the 75th anniversary edition. Now I don't know what special features are on here. But it doesn't say what special features are on here, which is really weird, because normally it would say directly on here what special features are on here. I know, well, there is some special features because there's an entire disc. I have the DVD set, the collector's edition DVD set in the green box, which has a ton of special features, and even had the silent version of the film as well. So it'll be interesting to see what's on here, what the transfer looks like. One of the all-time greatest films of all time. Great film. It's a musical that I enjoy. It's a musical, but it's a family film. Amazing film. One of the greatest of all time. 1939. I had to have it on Blu-ray for an upgrade for £4. I couldn't say no. And then the 88 films I Drink Your Blood from 1970, and this includes both the original director's cut and the uncensored X-rated theatrical cut. So that's awesome. Comes with a ton of bonus features. 88 films is another like thing, and it does have reversible artwork here, which, to be honest, I don't know. I mean, that's the front one. Do you know what? I actually prefer that artwork. What do you think? Yeah, I think that artwork looks better. The yellow, really nice. I've heard of this film. I heard it was very controversial. I've always seen this in CEX, and it's always to me been quite expensive. But for £5 for any clear, so whenever you see a clear Blu-ray case, not a lot of people know this, but a lot of these clear ones, you know that they're limited companies. They're not big companies like these ones. This is just standard Blu-ray. These are the ones that you want to look out for. So these will be your Arrow, your Criterion, your BFI, you know, all of those Twilight Time and stuff. So 88 Studios. And actually, it's actually numbered. This is number 1. That's awesome. So I had the first ever 88 Studios release, which is awesome. That's so satisfying. So if I want to hunt down the rest of them, I know the numbers. That's great. So I'll definitely be checking this one out. Looks like it's going to be a film that I'd enjoy. I don't think I've seen it, but yeah, so happy with that. And then the last thing I picked up was a Kindle Paperwhite. So I've been reading quite a bit lately on my phone. But the thing is, obviously, it's fine reading on your phone and stuff, but I've always wanted like an actual dedicated device to just books. And because I have Kindle Unlimited through Amazon Prime, and because I have Kindle Unlimited on Amazon Prime, I get access to hundreds and thousands of books, you know, at a time. So this is how small it is. It's a bit smaller than I thought. So in comparison to a book, it's about the same thickness of a book if I was to compare it to like the Rats book. So it's slightly smaller, 6.8 inches, slightly smaller, but at the same time, yeah, so I'll quickly open it up and see how it feels. I've always just wanted a dedicated reading device, and plus this is sort of a bit of an anniversary present for my partner as well, because we both read. She does a lot more reading than me, and I've heard really good things about this. I've heard there's a lot of colour options, and it's a very good looking thing, and it's got great battery life. Apparently it can last up to 10 weeks, and it's actually very lightweight. This feels extremely lightweight. I'm holding it, I'm not feeling like my hand's straining if I hold it like this, because with my phone's not heavy, but this actually feels lighter than my phone, which is amazing. So I'm just quickly gonna set it up and see if I can find out exactly, because it's from Amazon, you know, it should automatically recognize my thing. But so yeah, and I've heard there's a lot of features you can do with this. I might do a full review talking about it one day, but I'm happy to have one, a dedicated reading device for both me and my partner. Maybe, you know, if you want to get her own ones, you could, but we both use the same account for reading anyway, so you know, she reads all of her porn and stuff, so well, I mean, I'm not wrong there. But anyway, so there we go, guys. There's today's pickup. So this is part 1, because the next part will be the big book bundle. So hopefully, I'm hoping we'll get some fantasy and horror, sci-fi in there. Maybe some valuable stuff. I highly doubt it. You know, I don't know if anything here is worth any much more money. But if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to give it a like, and of course, comment below let me know what your favourite yeah, I can do it through my phone, yeah. Let me know what your favourite pickup of the day was, and let me know if there's anything here that you've got or want me to check out and do a in-depth review on. And as always, guys, subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm going to go and get my partner, my son, and my hair cut. My partner might be getting hers done. But anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching and have a nice day.